What's up, guys? Welcome to the Resource Podcast with Daily Refinement and all things less.
Hey.
This is the moment of truth in her reselling career. So we're right about at the point where she's going to start listing daily. And she's got to set up an inventory system, her accounting system. She kind of has her wheels going and she understands the process. So now it's time to get a little bit more serious. So let's start with maybe remind the audience that you found this $5,500 jacket.
Oh yeah, y'all need to see this.
This is a Laurel Piana. This is a Laurel Piana systems jacket.
I forgot.
Storm systems jacket. It's cashmere traveler. It's cashmere exterior and goose down interior. The MSRP is $5,500. This one is like new. It was an insane find. So I can't believe you found this at the bottom of a Goodwill bins pallet.
I know, literally crazy.
Okay, so let's just start with how did your week go?
It went really well. I feel like it's just been like a consistent schedule so far. Yeah, I'm excited to start posting like daily. I haven't gotten any new sales yet. But yeah, I posted my items like a few days ago, and then today I posted more. So I don't know. One has like one watcher already, and I just posted it.
So you have like maybe 15 items listed?
Yes, yeah.
So 15 items listed,
small.
and we're just starting now with daily listing.
Mm-hmm.
So my recommendation is going to be at least 7 listings on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And the goal is going to be to try to learn to be consistent at least one a day.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with this process to get it consistently up on Tuesday. I'd like to go photograph and listing right away and putting them away.
Yeah.
And then this is kind of a scary question, but have you thought about inventory system? Do you think you want to try at home? And if you do you want to go like rolling racks, or do you want to go shelving and bag everything up?
Since it would be like my apartment has an extra room, I'm not really looking to be too like, I feel like it would be unnecessary to be like moving. So it would probably be more like shelving vibe. Like I do like the shelves that you have that you said they're like kitchen racks or something.
Yeah.
I like those.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now is it's really cool because you can start with nothing. And I'm going to recommend that you try different size boxes. So in the beginning, I just used boxes I got out of the garbage. So like we have a million boxes here that we just recycle.
Yeah.
So I would want you to start with a whole bunch of different free boxes.
Yeah.
And then figure out how you like it in your boxes and then get shelves that match your stuff. Like
Okay.
as an example, these kinds of jackets, since you find a lot of outerwear,
Yeah.
I probably would not put those in boxes because they just take up so much room.
Yeah.
So I would probably have at least like one rolling rack with heavier stuff on it, and then the lighter stuff I would put in on the shelves to conserve space. So okay, the photos and listing part. When we had the live event last weekend, a lot of people, even the people that were doing big numbers,
Right.
they wanted to see photos and listing in person. I feel like that's going to be big. Right now, you have a dedicated photo and listing area.
Yeah.
It's kind of unofficially the back corner is where you take
Yes.
photos, and then the lunchroom is where you list.
Yeah.
And you just sit and list all the way through.
Yeah.
Today, I watched you list at least 5 items on 3 platforms
Yeah.
with your phone right in a row.
Yep.
So what do you say to people who are like, I can't do my 5 listings a day?
You're getting distracted
Yeah.
and you're not dedicating your time to do it, because the 5 listings, I know like it doesn't sound like a lot, but on 3 different platforms it did, and it wasn't very much interruptions. Like I feel like, you were busy, I wasn't really talking to anyone else. A little bit over an hour to do those like 5 listings. I don't know if that's like a lot.
I think so. My barometer for like being okay at reselling is probably 5 to 6 an hour.
Yeah.
It's not as much as people think. Like I'm not expecting 10, 20 an hour.
Yeah.
When I'm doing it, it's normally around 15 to 20 an hour. And that's listing super duper identical items over and over again.
Yeah.
I already know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you're still learning. So I consider 5 already very fast.
Yeah, because I would say what didn't even take long was the listing itself, but it was more so thinking about what I should price the item and going on Google image search and searching up like, oh, if I want to title it like, oh, this specific type of flannel, like I need the name of this flannel. So I would say that's actually what took up most of the time. But yeah, if I didn't have to do that, it would have probably taken like a half hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's the part that takes the longest is the research.
Sure. Yeah.
Over the weekend, people were saying that there was a really big range. There's people, Michelle had never listed an item before.
Yeah.
And then Travis said he was already making 6 figures. And Hansel said he was listing 15 a day and selling 15 to 17 a day already.
Yeah.
And he has 2 10 by 15 spaces, something like that. So he has 2 storage units that he pays for about $400 a month. Do you think you would want eventually to do that and have a store that's not at home and keep that spare bedroom empty, or do you want it at home?
I'm definitely on like I like my space to be my space. So I would for sure probably do like a separate unit.
And that's going to come with a whole bunch of new things that we can talk about, like security and like when your store is somewhere else, like the number one thing is that you can't lose items because then you get defects and then eBay kind of shuts your store down if you don't do a good job. Yeah. So like the worst thing that can happen is like your storage unit gets broken into or something like that. So you got to, I think it's worth it to spend up for a safer, nice unit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would definitely do that.
So you've been selling on a whole bunch of different platforms. Let's talk about like what not from the bins. You've tried that twice now or once?
Twice, yes.
So what was that experience like?
So I tried a whatnot stream with the clothes I brought from the bins here.
Yeah.
I liked it at the bins way more because I didn't have to bring all of that clothes over here.
Right. And
it's the same clothes. Like the one that's specifically from the bins, I'm not washing it because I disclose that. I let people know it's directly from the bins. So yeah, I just felt like it was way better at the bins. But aesthetically, I don't know if maybe people would like it if it wasn't at the bins. You know, even if you do disclose like, hey, this stuff isn't washed. But I feel like sometimes people might they like the look of it that it's in your house. But yeah, it's been going good. I've at least like every stream, I think I get at least like 11 sales. It's usually from like the same three people. But yeah, it's been going like pretty good.
So right now we're starting to list consistently.
Yeah.
The consignment route, talk to us about how that's going.
I really enjoy the consignment route only because, like I said, I'm not like a hoarder. Like I hate holding things for too long. So I love consignment. Like I just sell them my items and they give me $150, $200. I know if I would list it, I would make like more money. But like I said, it's the convenience about them just like taking all of my stuff. And because if I didn't do the consignment at the moment, I would have to have some sort of system at my house because I would like consistently be having like a bunch of clothes, you know?
So I'm gonna call them E and H. We met a couple of people at the bins and they actually split up what they sell. One person sells at flea markets and shows and brick and mortar, and one person only sells online.
Oh, interesting.
And like as an example, one of the gentlemen lists 15 items a day. He doesn't have time to go to any consignment shops or any shows. He's never done a flea market before.
That makes sense.
He just streams, Goodwill bins, laundry, listing, photographing, and shipping, and then no anything else. His partner doesn't do any online and does that. You are a hybrid right now where you're doing both. Yeah. But I know obviously if you didn't take Tuesdays to come here, you could go one more consignment day or you could go one more day at the bins and that's going to make a big difference. Yeah. And then if you didn't do any consignment and only listed, you could go to the bins every day.
Yeah.
Right. And if you only did consignment, maybe Tuesdays you would go all day consignment and there would be no online at all.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need to manage any inventory. You just sell to an online seller at the bins for a little bit cheaper and the consignment store. And you literally have nothing except for maybe some stuff in your trunk.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Alameda flea, because after that happens, I can kind of see like what the amount made in person would be. And I feel like that would really be like the determining factor. Like, all right, like the in-person model is kind of good, but I actually really like that idea because my boyfriend, I feel like he could be like the online person, and I could be like, since I'm like more of a people person, I could be like the flea like I wouldn't do like regular flea, but like maybe the Alameda flea and consignment.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Because I think you guys can come visit us. We're going to do the Alameda Flea Market on September 1st. Yeah. So I got a booth for us. So we're going to go try it.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to sell. So if you guys want to bring some items or consign or talk to Les, that's cool. You can go there. I just want to see what it's like to set up. And we're going with John from Vintage DS. So it's going to be exciting to go there in person and check it out. And I'm really jazzed to go there with you, set up. Yeah. And some of the people were saying they make $15,000 on one day. And I actually think that is possible. Yeah. I want to bring 10 racks. And I don't think this jacket will sell by then, but it might, because it's just not cold yet. Yeah. I feel like when it's cold, this jacket's going to go for buku money. But September 1st, if we get lucky, it's freezing, and we meet, Golden State Warrior, and he wants to flex this, it would be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to definitely like set up. I feel like the items are listing up like really fast. Like I have really good inventory already, and it's still like a month out. So I'm excited to see like the inventory that's going to happen. So
a lot of the stuff that you've been listing is more like, in my opinion, the longer tail, higher priced items.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we found a way for you to make some quick money, I think that it allows you that patience to do that. Yeah. And so I'm pretty excited about that. Sourcing wise, do you feel like you need to explore any more, or are you going to just stick with the bins for now?
Definitely don't feel like I need to explore more. I don't even know if I want to explore more, to be honest. Like, if anything, I would want to explore more bins locations, visit the other ones, but as in price, it would be very hard for me to pay anything else than what I'm paying for right now. For
I love
sure.
it.
Yeah.
So what do you want to work on this week?
This week, I want to work on maybe thinking about, like you were saying, there's so many different models. Like maybe I kind of want to try posting those pieces that you said sell faster that I'm taking to consignment, like maybe posting them online and seeing if that like makes my sales go faster online. But yeah, then listing this, like improving my Whatnot streams. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Whatnot, actually. I see a lot of potential there. Yeah. I
love it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we will see you next week. Yes, Thank you for your time.